Oh man, after a couple.
Yeah, I didn't really prepare anything because Nori was on me and she's been really sick, so I didn't want to get up, and yeah, so here we are. And I was also trying to find a video about Hassan that I watched today where it had like heaps of evidence of him like abusing a dog he used to have, where he like yanked it by the tail and threatened to fucking kill it, and I was trying to find that, and I didn't find it, and then I was like, fuck, supposed to start the stream 3 minutes ago, so I don't know. If anyone watched that today and they know where it is or what it's called, I can't find it in my YouTube history, so yeah, that sucks. But yeah, that guy's a piece of fucking shit. I mean, he always has been, and I don't know why like he's gotten away with stuff. I mean, I know he's like incredibly well connected and stuff, but yeah. And I'm sorry, but he's not hot. He's definitely not hot enough to get away with the bullshit that he does. Like, I get away with some bullshit, but I've never pushed it that far. Not that I would. Not that I ever would. No, people that hurt animals are like fucking psychos. But yeah. Welcome back to the stream, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Ugh. I don't know if I'm hot or cold. Hang on, I'm gonna take off my jumper. I don't know. I don't know how I feel inside. It's a very confusing time in my life. If I take off my jumper, then my headphones are gonna come off and it's gonna be inconvenient. Sorry, I just thumped the microphone because apparently I can't take a jumper off without causing damage to my property. Okay. Honestly, the fact that I'm still alive is pretty amazing. Yeah, it's a wombat. It's a giant wombat and a nori. In my old bedroom, she used to be on the windowsill, and this used to be a giant can of VB on like the nightstand. But I thought VB might sue me, so I took it away. It's like, don't sue me, VB. My dad used to drink that when I was little. It has nice memories. Ugh. Okay. Yep. Let's do the spelling bee, I guess. Let's do that. Oop. At least you could actually read VB. Like, can you see it? I don't think anyone can see it. I don't think anyone's noticed. I wanted it to be like very... Oh, you can't read it. Yeah. Because I wanted it to be like very conspicuous. And then, so I made it like cartoonishly large. Like it would be like a 20-liter VB can. Like, but yeah, then I thought maybe VB are litigious. Maybe they'll come after me. So I got rid of it. But that was the plan. That was the plan originally. All right. We gotta see how many words we can make. It's Carlton United Brewery. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, there used to be a Carlton United Brewery building right near the University of Sydney, but I noticed last time I was in Sydney they'd like knocked it down. Well, they kept the facade because it's like this really nice old building. They kept the facade and they built like apartments there, and they're like $2-3 million apartments. I was looking, I was like, oh, that's kind of cute. And then I was like, no, that's not cute. I take that back. I take that back. So our letters are E, I, U, Y, K, P, and we have to use the letter L. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Hyperbovian. Yeah, I will, because it's so topical and everyone's watching videos on it. I might start gossip streaming. I might just go to Reddit and like just talk mad shit about other streamers to get views. Because I'm anonymous, so I'll just be a little cunt. I don't care. I need money. I'm a charity, okay? My life is hard. I'm just a poor little disabled girl trying to make it in the world, okay, guys? Give me money. Thank you. Why can't I see any words? Reddit roasts are easy too. Reddit. I don't know what that word's supposed to be. I think you made a spelling mistake. Oh yeah, you can do like all the people that do like the am I and the asshole like reactions or whatever, they get so many views and it's the laziest content ever. And look, I'm very judgmental. I feel like I could do that. I feel like I could judge everybody in an amusing way. It's way easier than what I do now. So I might as well jump on that. Ooh, pill. Kelp. Kelpie? Kelpie's like the Australian dog breed, but it's also like the mythical like Scottish-Irish horse that drowns people. Oh, it's a word! I'm so proud of myself. Ooh, plucky. Is that a word? No, I think that's got a C in it, right? I think it does. Kleptomaniac. a lot of you guys went to private schools. Did you have like a kleptomaniacy? Is that the word? Kleptomania problem at kleptomania, that's the term. Did you guys have a kleptomania problem at your school? Because I noticed rich kids tend to go through a phase of like stealing stuff more than poor kids, even though they could just ask their parents for stuff. And also, when they get caught, they get in less trouble than poor kids do, which sucks. I never stole anything because I was so scared. I was so scared I would ruin my entire life forever. Oh, likely. All the girls used to shoplift? Or what did they used to steal? Oh, we got a whole 14 points. This was pretty shitty. Pretty shitty, even by our standards. I was tempted to buy $70 mascara today, and I got influenced. I was watching all these people try this new YSL mascara, and I was like, ooh, looks so nice. Looks so nice. But then I was like, you know what? My $10 mascara from Chemist Warehouse is fine. Like, it's pretty budge proof. Like, I've been rained on, I've cried heaps in it, it hasn't smudged. And it's like, you have to use like industrial makeup remover to get it off, so. You didn't notice? Not much to stealing school? Oh no, I don't mean stealing shit from school. I mean like after school. Like, people that you went to school with, like, did they go to like the shopping center or mall or whatever the fuck you call it in America and like steal stuff from like Target and stuff? That, I mean, yeah, that type of stuff. Me and my friend Kaylee stole a bunch of like exercise books, calculators, rulers. Like, my family still have all these New South Wales Department of Education rulers because I stole like 20 of them. I stole calculators, exercise books, glue sticks, blue tack. Just went into the storeroom with my friend and we just filled our bags up with stuff and took it home. That's like the only thing I ever stole. But it's like, you know, my parents paid their taxes. I paid for that. And look, I did use it. I did use it all. We've still got the staplers and stuff like that. We literally just filled it up. No one noticed. Like, there was never any, like, somebody stole a bunch of shit from the storeroom. There was never, like, any of that. So, I think that's about the only thing I've ever stolen. But look, I feel like it's a public education. It should be free. And they never distributed that shit to us anyway. So why did they have it if they weren't going to use it? Because we had to buy all our own shit for school. So why was it just sitting there in the storeroom? That's the question. That is the question I have to ask. Kind of rude. Alright, we're gonna do connections. That is Wordle. Alright, helps if I open up the right thing. Alright, there are 16 words. There are 4 categories. We don't know what the categories are, so we have to group together 4 words that might have a connection and guess. And if we guess correctly, it will tell us what the category was. And that's the game. Third, sister, lovers, magic, big, star, serious, wonder, naked, ooh, devil, evil, major, magician, consonant, important, and deadly sin. Lovers, devil, star, and magician are all tarot cards. Thank you to all the spoopy girlies that I hung out with in the Blue Mountains for helping me. Tarot cards. Hey, got it. Got it. I know so many people that won't make a decision without like doing an astrological chart or like consulting their psychic that they see. These psychics make so much money, right? Because like I'll be talking to a friend and she'll be like, yeah, I've got to email my tarot reader and see what they say. And I'm like, okay, that's this seems like a good way to live your life. But hey, Hey, that's all right. I kind of want to go see one just for shits and gigs, because they're always so full of shit, and I'll just like agree with whatever they say even if it's completely wrong. They'll be like, yeah, you've got a 4-year-old son. I'll be like, yeah, I do. How do you know that? Oh my god. And then like just go along with whatever they say. It'll be funny as. Serious. Important. Major. Big. Big, serious, important, and major. What do you reckon? Is that something? Possibly? Could it be? Significant! Look at me, guys. I've been so good at this game lately. Honestly. You used tarot and astrology to explore personal problems. Well, I really, really match up to like the description of like somebody that's a Pisces, like the personality profile. I really like, I'm really sensitive and I like care a lot about stuff and I daydream a lot and all of that stuff. So I don't know, maybe there's something in it. I just think that like you shouldn't put all your trust in something like that. You know, if you just want to do it out of curiosity or whatever, that's fine. But I know people that actually won't make certain decisions or whatever if like the stars or their psychic or whatever says it's like, you know, the wrong time or blah 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 blah. It's like, well, I don't know. You never use them to predict the future. Yeah, but some people are like super reliant on them. I think it's people that are like super anxious and they don't want to take responsibility for making the wrong decision. So they're like, they defer it to like a psychic or a tarot reader or something. And then then they can kind of like say, well, it's that person's fault. It's not my fault. I made the bad decision. Like the psychic lied to me, or the like psychic was wrong, or evil eye, naked eye, third eye, magic eye. Ooh, that works. That's really good. Naked Eye. I think Naked Eye is like was like a TV show about a detective, right? I think so. Yep. There we go. Sister, Continent, Wonder, Deadly Sin. You already said sevens. I'm so dumb. I don't even know what you're referring to. I don't even know what you're referring to, Bobes. It's far beyond my mental capabilities to even fathom the deeps of your brain. I just cannot. Just a little bimbo doing bimbo things, you know. It's hard out here. How far behind are you guys? You guys must be really far behind because I finished that ages ago. What is happening? Okay, I'm gonna say grey moose and type grey moose in the chat when you heard me say grey moose. Okay, you're not that far behind. I thought there was a serious fucking problem. It's confusing. It's confusing to my little brain. Okay. took a while to type. 1 across cherry stone for 1. 5 across prefix with sphere. 6 across cheese making process. 8 across 1492 vessel. 9 across some Hanukkah gifts. 1 down Fleet Street fellow. Oh, that could be Jack the Ripper. 2 down is Bonafide. Acid in proteins. 4 across, like some toothpaste. And 7 down. I think I'll say it across when I meant down. See what I do. 7 type of barbecue grill. Now I don't know. Now I don't know what all the things are. Hang on. Four down is Minty. I used to have a doggy called Minty. You think 9 across is Bond? It's bar mitzvah. You think 9 across is... Okay, I'm so confused. Is there a 9 across? Oh, you mean those kind of bonds? I thought you meant bonds for the protein, that protein thingy. I didn't think you meant like they actually got like fucking bonds. That would be something that someone would get. Like, not to play into stereotypes, but that would be something someone would get for their bar mitzvah. Fucking hell. Yeah, their bar mitzvah is their 13th birthday. You are correct. You are correct in that. That's so, man, that's so stereotypical. Imagine getting like fucking bonds for your fucking 13th birthday. Here are some bonds for your fucking portfolio. Like, I wouldn't even have known what that was when I was 13. I barely know what it is now because I'm so fucking poor. That's hilarious. Eight across is Pinta. I think all of these are wrong then. This is probably wrong. I thought Jack the Ripper was on Fleet Street. Am I wrong? 5A you agree with? Alright, then this is wrong. Let me get rid of this. Eight across. See, I have so much faith in myself. I was like, there's no way my answer could be wrong. It is everybody else who is wrong. And, you know, that's how I live my life. 6 across is aging. Cheese making process. That makes sense. Fleet Street fellow is a chap. Okay, well. I still maintain Jack the Ripper fucking killed people on Fleet Street and his name was 4 letters. So that should be correct, okay? And See, I thought this was going to be like a dreidel or something. Is the dreidel the thing on Hanukkah? Like, they have those candlesticks for Hanukkah. I can't remember what they're called. It starts with an M. Is it a menorah? Yeah, that's what they have on Hanukkah, right? They have like 12 candles and they light them. And I don't know, is that the thing? I don't know. I don't fucking know, dude. Life's hard. Life's hard for me. My brain is small. My brain is proportionate to the rest of my body, okay? You can't expect me to have adult thoughts when I have a child-sized brain. It's just... it's just unrealistic and unfair. Don't put those types of expectations on me, okay? I'm doing my best. Ooh, legit. Legit. Bona fide, legit. That makes sense. Acid in proteins. Oh, amino. Amino acids. Yay, look, I did it. Hey, I did it first. I did it first, you guys. I actually did do that all by myself. Thank you. Thank you. I did. I actually came first in science in like year 7, year 8. Not year 9 and year 10. Thank you. Somehow I did. Probably because I have like any... Oh, toys. They get toys on Hanukkah. Congratulations. 5 minutes and 33 seconds. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. The Hanukkah was a red herring. Yeah. I think it just wanted us to accidentally say a bunch of like Jewish stereotypes so we could all get our streams banned. Everybody that plays this game is going to get their streams banned for saying a bunch of anti-Semitic shit unintentionally. It's like, oh, what do they like? They like money. They like dreidels. It's like, no, I didn't mean that. I take it back. Please don't hurt me. I swear I never go east of Edgecliff anyway. You guys are safe. You guys are safe from me, okay? It's fine. Anyway, I have absolutely no videos prepared because like I said, I was looking for the Hassan thing and now I've got to scroll back up to this. Oh, hang on. So this is apparently an old dog that Hassan had before he got Kaya, and watch this. It's absolutely insane.
Motherfucker, come here. Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Stay.
The reason why you hurt your pet so much when you tread on their tail is because it's their spine and you're pulling their fucking spine. Like, what a fucking psycho.
If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone.
Come here. Hey. Motherfucker, come here.
Because he knows he's essentially untouchable. That's why he does the fucking shit that he does, right? I don't know if you guys are old enough to know this, but when he got a Nepo job with like the Young Turks, he used to do this like Steven Crowder-esque like bro tip segment where he just had like all this misogynistic stuff. And it was like, you could tell that it wasn't like fully tongue-in-cheek. You could tell like it was like the type of stuff that he actually, type of behavior that he actually engages in. Yeah, and I just don't know with like all the stuff that's very well documented about him, how he hasn't been cancelled. Like anyone else would have been cancelled. And I don't know where this fucking narrative that he's so fucking hot comes from. I'm sorry, maybe I'm just desensitized to Turkish men because like I come from like the Auburn Granville area, but I don't know. Half of the Turks that I know are better looking than him and I still wouldn't fuck them. You know what I mean? Like... It's almost like you're not allowed to dislike a lefty. Well, I'm pretty left of center and I am friends with a lot of right-wing people because I think like they have morals and they're principled and they're good people, and I really don't respect a lot of left-wing people because I think they're really shitty people in their personal lives and they think that like adhering to an identity that they think is morally superior, that gives them some type of free card to behave like a fuckwit in their private lives. And it's like, well, no, you're not a good person, so suck my dick. And that's like, yeah, I don't like, unless you're like the type of right-wing person that's an actual bigot, like I'll still fuck with you. It doesn't There's more to life than politics, 100%. He is a political streamer, so it's relevant. Yeah. But I don't even think he is actually left wing. Like, if you look at his father's politics and his family's politics and stuff, it's really, really weird. Like me and a friend of mine, a mate of mine who's got a political science degree, and I obviously have a master's in social policy. We were sitting down one time and we were just trying to like work out, like, what the fuck? Like, where did this... Because everything about him is so weird. Like, the fact that his Turkish parents made sure he was born in America and yada, yada, yada. There's a... You're sure... Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think he's an Ottoman... like, reformist. We're trying to work out. He definitely is a Turkish ethno-nationalist. Like, look at his dad. Like, have a look into his dad and his family. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, I think his job is just to kind of destabilize American society, and he's definitely gotten to like a lot of people under the age of 35, right? I would say, and I would say that he's actually had a quite a lot of influence in that sphere. It's pretty alarming. Yeah, and he's obviously a piece of shit. Like, anyone that would hurt an animal like that is actually just a fucking evil. He hoards millions of dollars while asking for communism. Yeah, he definitely would not like his wealth to be redistributed. I'll tell you that fucking much. But yeah, there's something so suspicious about him, and yeah, if you just sort of do a little bit of background research and put if you have all these data points, then all of a sudden it starts to form a line that, you know, points, that becomes an arrow that points to something very, very, very nefarious about him. And yeah, I don't know. He gives me a very bad feeling, and I feel like I'm being gaslit about his appearance, right? And let me just preface that's the word. Let me just preface this with saying I don't think Margot Robbie is ugly by any means, but I also don't think she's the most beautiful woman that ever lived. And I'm sick of being gaslit into thinking that there's something wrong with me. And I feel the same way about Hassan. Like, people keep on telling me like how hot he is, and I'm like, is he though? Is he? Am I the crazy one? I don't know. Maybe it's just because all my friends are so hot that, like, you know, maybe I'm desensitized to hot people, but everyone turned on Swift this week. Yeah, I don't understand the Taylor Swift thing. I listened to one of her songs the other day. It was really bad. It was really bad. I don't understand it. Anyway, let's watch a video about Hassan abusing his dog. Because I think new stuff has come out recently. 2 days ago, 10 hours ago, 1 day ago. Is there anyone on here that can form a coherent sentence? Because that would be good. Can we have a short, succinct one that's up to date? Somebody that maybe not. Nah, I don't reckon we're gonna find anything, unfortunately. What is the Ottoman Empire? You should ask a Greek person that. You should go up to a Greek person and say, hey, what is the Ottoman Empire? The Ottoman Empire was when, like, Turkey got imperialistic, baby. They got... I'm making it for YouTube. Yeah, true. I should just read the Wikipedia so I don't misspeak. I'll just read the Wikipedia. Because I'm guaranteed to, like, get something off by 5 years or something, and someone would be like, you were wrong. Yeah. here we go, guys. The Ottoman Empire was a vast multinational Islamic empire that controlled much of Southeast Europe, Western Asia, and North Africa for over 600 years. From the early 1300s until its dissolution after World War I in 1922. Founded by Osman I in Anatolia, the empire's power peaked in the 16th century under Suleiman the Magnificent, eventually encompassing territories to the gates of Vienna, but declined due to factors like European nationalism and economic pressures, leading to its replacement by the Turkish Republic and other successor states. There you go, YouTube. I feel like I tried to do my well-spoken voice. I hope that's adequate, guys. That's my best attempt at not sounding like a bogan white trash piece of shit. So we'll see how that goes. I'll like speed it up and take out the what's the real story. Yeah. I don't know. I'll probably script something. I'll probably script something for you. I'll say, who's Hassan? The real truth. The real truth about Jank, Mummy, and Daddy, his grandparents. I'll have like a genogram. I'll like get out all my social work skills. I'll fucking do the family tree. All my little diagnoses, you know. I think this person exhibits behavior consistent with a diagnosis of blah. Dude, I'll go so deep. I'm gonna go so deep on it. Maybe that's what I should do this weekend. Just like become a psycho person with red string all over my bedroom. I'd be like, Hassan was sent here to further the cause of the Ottoman Empire, the Neo-Ottoman Empire, and just like go full crazy with it. I'll get like my really good Turkish friend to like help me with the pronunciation. I'll just like call her. I'll be like, hey Nestle, fucking how do you say this properly? And she'll be like, and I'll be like, cool. And yeah, that's how it will be. I'll get a legit Turkish person to help me out. Anatolia is very pretty. Oh yeah. The amount of like archaeological like important sites in Turkey is insane. Absolutely insane. And even stuff like Göbekli Tepe is like, oh my god. Like the southeast part of Turkey, like along the Tigris and stuff. Oh my goodness. And like not even to mention like the Greco-Roman sites are so much better than the ones in like Greek and Italy. So cool. You really crave some organ meat? Do you want to eat a kidney? It's got a lot of vitamin A in it. Are you a Gubio or a Kitsune? Are you like a secret fox spirit? Do you want to eat people's kidneys so you can transform into a beautiful woman? Is that what you're trying to do? Can you borrow mine? I mean, I have lupus and I've had chemo, so my organs are pretty fucked. But I mean, you can give. Oh, I love liverwurst. It's so good. You're just gonna take a small bite. You can take a small bite of my kidney because that might regenerate. I guess I only need one kidney, so maybe you could have one. I don't know. My dad only has one kidney. He only has one kidney because he had cancer. He had to get it chopped out. And my mum was like, oh, it's not a big deal. I don't know why you're so upset. My mum is so evil. Because, I don't know, this was like probably like 5 or 6 years ago. It might have been 10 years ago. I'm not good with time periods. But he rang and he told me that he had cancer, and then I started crying, and he was like, oh, please don't cry. And my mum's in the background going, why is she crying? All you have to do is get an operation. And I was like, I don't want you to die. And he's like, I'm not gonna die. And I was like, ah. And my mum's like, yeah, calm down, you psycho. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry for having emotions, bitch. Fuck me. Anyway. I have a lot of trauma. I have a lot of mummy issues, guys. So I'm always gonna go off about my mummy issues. would totally give one of my viewers a kidney. If you want like a shitty kidney, I'll donate it to you. It's not gonna work very good, but I mean, you can have one. Well, let's watch this legal mindset video. Let's see if Hassan's gonna go to jail for animal abuse. Hassan wouldn't give up a kidney. Hassan won't even help his orbiters that are getting sued by Ethan Klein for copyright infringement. And the only reason why they were covering the content that Ethan Klein made on Hassan was to, like, you know, defend White Knight, their little fucking bitch boy over here. And he could easily fund all of their legal fees with like probably 2 weeks of streaming for him, and he still won't do it. He still won't do it. The most he's done is like tell his little cultists to like donate to their GoFundMe's. It's like, dude, I like, let's say like I really like underestimate his earnings, right? 2 months of streaming income for him, he would easily be able to cover their legal fees. Let's say like their legal fees are like $200,000 a pop. Like, he could easily do that, but he won't because he's a dick.
Hassan Piker has stooped to a new low by engaging in what appears to be animal abuse under California law. We're going to talk about that today on The Legal Mindset, where we teach you to be your own judge. Okay, so we've been talking about Hassan for a while and his various legal issues, his battles, his essentially problems that are really dragging Twitch down, dragging the online community, the streaming community. But, you know, a lot of these things aren't reflected in day-to-day life. And a lot of these things you look at with Hassan, they're really affecting the online community or the general, you know, overall atmosphere of the environment he creates. But one thing that is very tangible is how you deal with people in your life and also how you deal with animals. Often, one of the signs of a serial killer is someone who is cruel to animals, or a psychopath is someone that is cruel to animals. And we now have what seems like pretty conclusive proof here that Hassan may have been abusing his pet, his animal here. And we're going to show you that today. Of course, we've got the video here on The Legal Mindset. And of course, I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. All right, so let's go to the video here and check this out. Here's the video of Hassan with what is his dog in the background. Now, mind you, this has been a 4-hour stream where the dog has just been sitting there doing nothing, absolutely nothing for 4 hours. So
even elderly cats move more than that. Even like, because I've had cats, like really old cats, and even when they're like 18, 19, 20, they still move more than that. And it's a little puppy. Well, a big puppy. She's a very big puppy. Dude, that dog is so cute. It looks like a fucking little bear or something. I would love you, Kaya. Come and live with me. I'll be your mom.
So God help the dog for wanting to walk around. It stretches legs, you know, not be sitting in one spot for 2, 3, 4 hours at a time. You know, the dog just trying to stretch his legs. Well, of course, that's a no-no for Hassan Piker, and we'll see how he reacts here. Let's play the clip.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
And you see right there, this is the important point. He tries to claim now that the dew claw of the dog got stuck. You can see right here where he reaches his hand. You see the hand out. He's clearly reaching that hand. From that perspective, it's going to be his right hand out, and he.
But she's so scared of him. She's so scared of him, so he 100% treats her like shit all the fucking time. And who gets mad? Who has that type of reaction to their dog fucking moving? You live in a mansion, mate. And not only that, he could afford to have somebody take care of her while he's streaming, take her for walks, take her to the park. Like, imagine trying to date Hassan. Doesn't that Valkyrie chick, isn't she like his secret girlfriend? And she seems she's really pretty, and she seems really nice. Like, she's slumming it. I feel sorry for her. She could do way better. She could do way better than him. He's probably really horrible to her as well. I could imagine that.
He's pressing a button. Watch this.
America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop. Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby. It's just...
The only baby here is Hasan, who literally can't handle anybody getting any attention except for himself, even when his dog.
No, he needs to be in control of everything around him. I can imagine he talks to his parents like shit as well. I can 100% see that, because he obviously like didn't get any discipline as a kid. If you look at photos of him when he was a kid, he was like morbidly obese, which means that his parents probably like overindulged him in whatever he wanted. If the little fatty wanted cake, they probably went out to the most expensive bakery in Istanbul and got him fucking cake. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just making up all this stuff about Hasan now, but look, it's probably true. It's probably true.
Goes to get attention. That is too much for Hasan Piker. Therefore, he had to use a shock collar. Now, he's trying to say this was not a shock collar. Oh, it's just vibration. Oh, it was just a vibrating collar. But that has now been fully exposed as a lie. As you can see here, there are individuals who went and took the collar, which he tried to say was just a vibrating collar, and they upped the brightness so you can kind of see where he clearly placed a piece of tape right here.
Yeah, he's got duct tape over where the fucking prongs would be, the little electrode prongs. And that's why the collar was so tight around her neck. Remember when that like 50, 60-year-old lady was like, oh, your dog's so cute, but her collar's way too tight. You're supposed to be able to get 2 fingers under here and I can't even get 1. That's so it's like in contact with her skin, right? So that she can be shocked. Uh-huh. Yep.
Here, over where the shock prongs go for this. If you want to scroll here, you can see this is the model here. That is the shocking version and vibration only. So they've got the charging points that are on the middle side, right? You see right there. These charging points are clearly covered by a piece of tape. He's trying to hide those. And this is the model of shock collar you see, which pretty much matches straight up with what he's got in the stream. And you can see that's available here from E-Collar Technology. So this is something that, once again, Hasan, time and time again, tries to lie, tries to deceive, but he's called out on. He's called out because, well, he just doesn't know the facts, doesn't know the truth, and he also doesn't know the law. Because under California law, specifically...
Why does he try to deny it? Because he's constantly lying about everything and people have been trying to expose him for years, but he has such a like extreme audience of like religious cultist, like zealot, like little weirdos that he like, they basically like have him as their messiah and you can do no wrong. Like I'd been doing like streaming for maybe 2 weeks and I made a video about Hasan and it got like 1,000 views, which none of my videos get anywhere near that. And it had all these comments of people that somehow found my video that wouldn't have been in anyone's algorithm because they must just Google Hasan every day. And it was like all of these like maybe early 20s teenage girls just like calling me the most horrific names and making all these assumptions about me and like that were completely wrong, by the way. Like that's the stuff that they were assuming about me was completely insane. And yeah, it was, yeah, he's just got like an insane like army of little cultish acolytes that just like, I don't know, I don't know what's going on there. Like maybe it's daddy issues, I'm not entirely sure. You remember that comment section? Yeah, it was insane. I was just laughing. I was like, what the fuck? And why does everybody always assume that I'm like really, really young? Why do people think I'm like 14, 15? I look at least 22, guys. Okay? Ugh. Anyway, it was funny. And I was like, you know what? Like making the Hasan content is not worth it. But you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm gonna stick my head above the pulpit and see what happens. And if it gets chopped off, I mean, I don't know. That's kind of hot. I've always wanted to die like that. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty goth. So I'll do that.
As I point out here on X, California Penal Code 597, there is a prohibition maliciously and intentionally causing unjustifiable pain or suffering in any animal. And beyond that, there are local ordinances, that is local laws, against the impermissible use of a shock collar. And because of that, I've encouraged people who have seen this stream to reach out, to use the phone number here, to send a mail, or hey, if you're in LA, go in person and say, hey, look, here's the video, here's what we see, you really need to look at this. It looks like, based on all this proof, show them the picture of the tape over the shock prongs, say, hey, based on all this, we think that Hasan is in violation here. And at the very least, this will get this investigated, this will make him have.
Oh, and another thing I saw this morning was Hyperbovs. Can you see if you can find this on live stream fails as well? It's a guy called something FaZe, like FaZe Lazy or something like that. I don't remember, but it's a big streamer apparently. I'm just too much of a fucking boomer to know who any of these cunts are. And he was saying his doggo went to the same trainer as Hasan's, and that the trainer offered him an e-collar, which is the shock collar, and he was like, no, I don't want that. So there's a good chance that their mutual trainer is the one that gave the shock collar to Hasan. And I think that's a pretty compelling piece of evidence. Is it like a slam dunk, beyond beyond reasonable doubt piece of evidence? No, but it definitely helps to paint picture. I don't know, it was some guy with purple hair, kind of looks a bit skinheady, and he was white. Peter has an article. Yeah, that's hilarious. You don't want Peter going after you. Those people are psycho. Vegans are so psycho because they're so anemic and they don't have enough protein, and they have severe vitamin B12 deficiencies. So they're basically... Oh, Lacey? I thought it was lazy. I can't understand Americans. I can't tell if they're saying C or Z. But you saw that? Yeah. He was, yeah, I thought that was pretty compelling. Pretty compelling stuff. But yeah. He has purple hearts in his hair. It's so sad that you know that. It's so sad that you know that, my little juniper berries. I guess you are. I guess you are in their demographic though, so I will forgive you. I will forgive you.
The answer for his, actions here. And now, while this may not throw him into prison forever, this is not, a felony. This is not a capital crime. The point is to show Hasan a person, a Nepo baby that has never had any consequences for his actions in his life. He's always gotten away with everything. He still continues to get away.
Easy's just the boys. I don't know. It sounds really gay. Sorry. And yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe people think it's cool, but I don't. I kind of it kind of makes my butthole clench a little bit. It kind of
with
does.
Literally everything at Twitch to show him there are consequences. People will follow up. They will call you out, and you can't just engage in this bad behavior forever.
They're the bro row I was talking about. Do they all sit in a line at the bench at the gym and do their bicep curls all in a row and look at themselves in the mirror? Oh, it's actually kind of cute. And then they hop in their little cars, their expensive parents' expensive cars with their P plates on, and then they drive off to go probably get a kebab and a milkshake together. It's very homoerotic. It's very cute. It's actually kind of cute.
Dan Clancy may not punish you, but eventually the law will come for you. And these principles you pretend to stand for are really just falsities. So I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one.
Bye. All right, let's do this.
I have the best trainer in San Diego.
Oh yeah.
His name is Pat. Do you send him for 2 weeks?
You train my dog too.
And my dog.
Brian.
You sent him for 2 weeks?
2 or 3 weeks. You have to, bro.
What does he get?
This isn't the video.
Everything. Shock on. Strong collar, shock collar.
He'll get training to basically be off collar. Like you don't need to ever have a leash on him.
Really?
Do you know Kaya?
My dog?
Cooking with Kaya?
No, my dog.
Oh, no.
Well, dude, we have the.
Oh, yeah, I met your dog. It's
Yes.
basketball man.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have the best.
She's
dogs.
very well trained.
That wasn't the video. That wasn't the video I was talking about. It was a very contemporaneous video, probably made in the last 48 hours. And it's a streamer just like sitting in their chair talking to camera. Funny way to say terrified of being a dog. Yeah, that's not, you don't keep like your dog under control by having it be fucking scared of you. Those are the type of dogs that end up like so neurotic that they're like actually just opening their bowels and like weeing and pooing all over your house because you've actually just fucking traumatized them. And they're the dogs that will like actually snap and bite you out of nowhere because they're fucking traumatized. Yeah. I mean, it's still a good clip. It's still a good clip because they're talking about like that trainer does like to use shock collars. But yeah, there's just way too many fucking data points at this stage to say that like this isn't like a 99% certainty at this stage. But his little fans, they're never going to you know, they're gonna drink the Kool-Aid and die for their Lord and Savior, Hassan Piker. And that's pretty sad. Pretty sad fucking shit. The youth of today, there's really no hope. What's that guy's name? Let's see if I can find it. Lacey. Does he wear lacy lingerie? I mean, he pretty hypocritical of me to talk about that actually. No, it's not gonna come up. And I don't know what video I saw it in, so like I watched a video today and it had like a very like comprehensive like set of clips in it from like all over the timeline. Like it was really well researched, but I just can't fucking find it. And it's not in my YouTube history, but I know I didn't fucking hallucinate it. So I don't know. I don't know where it is. Ooh, fresh allegations against modeling agent. Compelling. I want to watch this. A current affair. Yeah, this is the trashy shit. Let's go.
She promotes herself as a modelling agent with a difference. And she is different, all right. Accused of financially exploiting her clients, telling one she wasn't dark enough and others to look more disabled for photo shoots.
What?
She believes she's the one being victimised and wants to defend herself.
As I'm a white Aboriginal, she made me look like a dark Aboriginal.
She told you to look more Aboriginal?
Yeah.
You are kidding me.
Yeah, she tried to make me look dark.
This woman is shameful. She needs to be stopped.
It takes a lot to shock us at a current affair, but Monique Jeremiah is unlike anyone we've ever met.
We meet again.
Nice to see you again.
You too. Take a seat.
Thank you.
You demanded to sit down in.
There are so many companies and stuff that like go around pulling this shit, right? They find like people that could never be models and they tell them that they could, and they're like, if you give us this much money, we'll do a photo shoot for you and blah 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 blah. But if a modeling agency ever asks you to put money down, they're not a legitimate agency, because they will do your test shots, they will do all of that for free, and then when you get work, they'll take like a 10-20% cut depending on like what type of contract you have with them and what type of work you're doing. Like, it's, yeah. I never had to pay for anything the entire time. I got like a 20%, like they took 20% of my money, and I was just like a commercial model. I never did like runway work or anything like that, obviously, because I'm a midget. But yeah, that's it. That's such a red flag. And like, if you're not like somebody that's, you know, an 8+ on the hotness scale, the likelihood that like that somebody offering you modeling work, or you're not like super tall and like unique looking, the likelihood that somebody offering you modeling work is legit is it's pretty. You don't have to be hot. Well, you just have to have the model look. Yeah, well, that's what I mean by like tall and interesting looking, right?
So yeah, here it is.
Absolutely. Thank you for your time at A Current Affairs, Arisha.
Monique's always dreamed of a career on camera.
And my dream would be to be a TV presenter, just like you, or a reporter, just without university, but that's okay.
She's entered beauty pageants, appeared on dating shows.
I'm a farm virgin.
Yeah, okay.
Now she runs Diversity Models, an NDIS-registered disability modelling agency.
I was being taken advantage of with payments. I was pretty upset.
You were told to look more disabled.
Yeah. Because you know what? Any PR is good PR. And you know what? I am proud of what we do. And this interview does not even...
Oh, maybe this is like the diversity quota modeling agency. You know how like a lot of places, a lot of brands are trying to be like inclusive now? Maybe she's like the niche modeling agency. If they're like, oh, we want someone in a wheelchair, or we want like this person or that person. Which is pretty gross, but I mean, this is what the extreme left have created, right? These people are getting preyed upon because people want like token this, that, and the other in like advertising now, right? So I mean, she saw the gap in the market, I guess.
Bother me one bit.
There's not many people we expose that demand to be on A Current Affair again, but Monique did.
So what are you hoping to get out of it?
Well, today, more than anything, to clear my personal name, Monique Jeremiah, and to also clear the company name of Diversity Models.
We were prepared for the
Oh my God! She called it Diversity Models. I was joking, but she did it. She said the thing. Jesus Christ. You made me use of the Lord's name in vain. Are you happy? Are you happy?
Expected, and she arrived with a hair extension in her hand.
I just wanted to show you my hair, which had to be removed. Because you like my new hairstyle?
It's great.
It's not even from a haircut. It's not even professionally done. This is the first time I've even sat in Channel 9 after all my years of being in the spotlight.
I am shocked that you did want a sit-down interview, but it is great timing because I do have a lot of fresh allegations to put to you. So do you remember Janata, your former model?
Yes, Janata was with our agency, correct, yes.
She claims that you told her to look more Aboriginal.
Janata is Indigenous, yes.
She is?
Correct.
And she claims you told her she needs to look more Aboriginal and you did this to her face.
She's Indigenous.
She is Indigenous, but why did you darken her face?
It doesn't matter. I'm her makeup artist. I prepared her for her shoot.
She tried to make me look more Aboriginal by putting tanning lotion on first, but it didn't work. And then I end up having a rash, bad rash and swollen face. And then after that...
I had a makeup artist completely fucking ruin my hair. Like, because I have really, really long hair. Like, anybody that knows me in real life, like, my hair is like typically down to my ass. At the moment it's a little bit shorter than that, but it's like kind of hip length, I guess, at the moment. But I had a makeup artist when I was about, I don't know, I want to say like 19, 20. It was like they wanted to have like Medusa hair, so what they did was they put like braids all over my head but with wire in them. And then they like bent the wire. So like the plaits were all like, you know, crazy and Medusa-esque anyway. And there was all this hairspray and they even put like some glue and stuff in my hair. And I ended up basically having to use all the money that I like earned from the photo shoot to like fix my hair because they completely fucked it. Like a makeup artist will do some fucking weird shit to you, man. They will do some fucking weird shit to you. And yeah, I almost had to cut off all my hair. I was like, what am I gonna fucking do? My hair is fucking fucked.
She put dark foundation on that didn't even suit my skin colour.
The shoot Janata was hired for was actually a government ad campaign in Brisbane to act as an airport employee.
She's Indigenous. She was hired because she's Indigenous.
I had everyone staring at me at the airport. And my family told me, you don't even look, that's not your even colour skin. Your natural colour is white, Aboriginal. Be proud of who you are.
Monique, are you a racist?
No. Sarisha, what a stupid comment to make. Do you not see this face in front of you is actually a multicultural face?
It's very sickening. It's very sickening, and people like her shouldn't be in the NDIS in any form.
She looks like an Oompa Loompa. She definitely has tan blindness. She definitely has tan blindness, I would say. I would say that's a fair assessment.
Whatsoever.
Cleo was hired by Monique to do hair and makeup on her models.
To find out that they were paying $425 for what I was getting paid $50 to do, that absolutely shocked and disgusted me.
And we've got one of Monique's invoices from a model Cleo prepared to prove it.
$50 per model she was doing hair and makeup for, but the models were paying you $425. How is that fair?
Do you run a business, Sarisha?
That's irrelevant.
No, it's not irrelevant. I'm sorry, Sarisha, but the fact that a student makeup artist is questioning how much she gets paid.
Monique even tried to get Cleo work in front of the camera to model products.
Underwear for people that cannot control their bladder. She gave me an opportunity to be on an ad that would be embarrassing. I have got a disability, but not a disability at all that leads to incontinence.
We found these photos of Monique, who admits to transforming herself into a Middle Eastern disabled woman.
If anybody out there is like an advertising executive, I will sell laxatives. I will sell like adult diapers. No, I will 100%. If you give me a check, I don't care. I don't care. I'll sell anything. I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I will share literally anything for money. Okay, I want money. Give it to me. Thank you. Thank you. I have no shame. I have no shame. I'm so poor that I have no shame, and I will, you know, that's not a lot that I won't do. I'm willing, guys. I am willing, ready, and able.
For a campaign.
This was before Diversity Models was actually an agency. Well, you know what? They couldn't find any models that could be cast to match the brief.
All I wanted was to get back into the scheme of work and have purpose and stability.
Hayley is a legally blind woman and also has functional neurological disorder. She came on our show to expose Monique. Alongside Brandon, he lives with cerebral palsy and claims Monique was trying to underpay him for a modelling shoot.
I just got messages from Monique saying that the payment was going to be $500 for me. When we got to the location of the photo shoot in Queensland, noticed the number completely different, saying $1,300 for every single model.
The producer then refused to pay Monique's agency, instead
Yeah, that's not a normal cut. That's not a normal cut at all. She's obviously exploiting people. Yeah, she's dodgy as fuck.
Transferring the money directly to each model.
If she didn't step in, each of us would have only been given the $500 that Monique wanted to give us, and Monique would have taken the rest for herself.
Since Brandon spoke up, Monique and
even when I've done even when I've had someone email me about modeling for a photography course, where basically I just had to go to a place and wear a wedding dress and have trainee wedding photographers take photos of me. Even then, they paid me and my fiance $600 each for a few hours work, and it wasn't even something that was going to be used for an advertisement or whatever. It was just so a bunch of photographers could, I got an email from a photographer and they were like, hey, I like your look. Do you have a partner? Do you have a male partner? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, I don't think, anyway, I won't get into the story. Anyway, and we just went to Docklands, and yeah, they gave us lunch. They gave us all this stuff. My former fiance, we are no longer together. I've spoken about him before. He's the one with the rich family that didn't like me. This is my fiance at the time, okay, guys? No secret law has been dropped. I'm sorry, it's the former fiance to which I have referred to before. So calm your fucking farms. I'm mentioned him like 50 times on stream, guys. Come on.
Announced this on her business Facebook page.
Please be advised we will be terminating Brandon Mirazai immediately.
But he was a contractor at your company and you publicly announced his termination. Fair Work are investigating you over this.
Well, you know what? Fair Work can deal with me. This is completely separate. Brandon was paid very well.
But what Monique did to Hayley was even worse, belittling her in a now deleted hour-long YouTube rant.
But let's see what the journalist said. For this hair and makeup on Hayley, Monique, her hair doesn't even look done. Well, of course it's not done properly like every other model that we deal with because she doesn't have enough hair.
Monique then publicly disclosed Hayley's private email, date of birth and NDIS number.
But if you care so much about people with disabilities, why would you publicly release information on Hayley, private information? She's been in
I have incredibly thin and fine hair, and if you know how to do hair, you can still do hair. Like, I have lupus makes you, like, you know, have some hair thinning, and some of the medications that I take, like, you know, cause me to have sparser hair than I would like. But yeah, unless you're like fucking bald or something, like, you should be able to work. You should be able to work with that. Anyway, what a dick.
Tears over it.
Oh, has she? Yes. Well, crocodile tears, was it? Sure.
So you will not apologise for doing that?
Absolutely no.
You stand by that?
I stand by that because I stand by exposing the truth.
Why did you delete your video then?
Why? Because I have a right to do what I can do.
I felt for Hayley, what Monique did. We got disabilities, but we can prove that we don't need a walking stick or be looking black.
A Current Affair understands the NDIS Commission is now aware of the YouTube video.
She didn't want to go on our trip because she gets seizures. And in fact, that's the reason we cancelled her. But I have sent
Monique,
you evidence.
You are questioning her disabilities.
Of course.
She put the seizures in quotation marks. I have had bitches, not at the job that I work now, but because I have central nervous system lupus, I was having seizures and stuff. And yeah, they said that I was like full of shit. So one day I just brought all my medication into work and put it on my fucking desk. And I was like, here you go, cunts. Have a fucking look. That was a job I got bullied at. I think I told you guys about that job. Like the fucking mean girl job. Yeah. It was fun. This is my therapy session tonight, guys. Okay. Ugh.
It's not a good look.
Isn't it?
For
Well,
someone that's supposed to care for people with disabilities.
Well, you know what? I've still got my NDIS registration.
But Monique has had her Entrepreneur of the Year nomination revoked and speaking gigs cancelled.
In fact, I had so many community engagements and sponsorships up until November.
Now they're all gone.
They're all gone. But you know what?
I wonder why. Isn't it time to look in the mirror and say, do I actually care about disabled people?
I
or
do.
do I only care about my own fame and fortune?
No, I act again. That's where you have been twisting the story.
Can I ask what the hair extension is for?
The hair extensions that you see right here had to be ripped out in hospital. I had symptoms of a stroke.
Well, Monique, I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know?
Are you telling me?
Oh, you had a stroke? How do I know you had a stroke? I'm going to put your stroke in quotation marks because I think you're full of shit. I've never heard of somebody having to have their extensions ripped out because of a stroke. Seems very odd. You don't seem to be displaying any signs of somebody that had a stroke. There don't seem to be any lingering symptoms, which is very unusual. You seem to have good use of your limbs. There doesn't seem to be any facial drooping. Funny how you question somebody's neurological symptoms, but yeah, we're supposed to feel sorry for you. Nah, I don't fucking buy it.
You had a stroke.
I am now at risk of stroke. Based on this report, this is on the way
Are you at risk of stroke or did you have a stroke?
to having a disability. So yes, would I be eligible for NDIS now? Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
How do you feel about that?
So you can apply
if I wish to,
because you almost had a stroke?
Because this is a potential disability on its way. But I still came to do this interview. That should show you.
She initially said that she had a stroke and now she's backtracking. This lady needs I can't say, I'll get banned. But you know what I mean.
That I am very strong.
That she needs to be stripped of her NDIS registration with no doubt.
All I can say is don't go to diversity models.
I am the fan of diversity models, and there's absolutely no way I'm going anywhere.
Monique, I think you have had enough airtime. So
I think you've had too much to drink, Monique.
Thank you.
Calm
You're
the
free to
fuck
go.
down.
Thank you.
Wow, and she wanted her say.
See these hair extensions? They're proof that I had a stroke. I've got a report saying I'm at risk from stroke. Sorry, I thought you said you had a stroke. How did, like, that is such an all over the shop fucking story, man. Like, if you're gonna lie, like, at least come up with something good. Her next play is to start a right-wing podcast about why she was cancelled and she's against cancel culture. Yeah, 100%. Oh my god, she's so punchable.
She got it. Would you believe we've had even more complaints about Monique, and I doubt that's the end of it just yet.
Well, she seems like a delightful young lady. 10 out of 10. Would love to hang out with. Oh, are they making out? What's happening? Hot. Hot, guys. Hang on. I'm gonna go have a quick trip to the ladies' room. I will be back with you shortly. After this ad break. I don't know.
After
It is I. I have returned. Did you miss me? Ceasefire and hostage release approved in Gaza peace deal.
2 years and 2 days of war, Israel has officially agreed to phase 1 of a ceasefire agreement, and Hamas has been guaranteed the fighting in Gaza has, quote, ended completely. Tonight, the US president is being praised for brokering the deal, with the Israeli hostages to be released in the coming days and aid bound for desperate Palestinians.
I fucking hope so.
In a place that death and suffering have called home for 2 years, joy and celebration, peace is now on the doorstep. War is all some of these little ones can recall. Now they're being promised an end to the misery.
It's really peace in the Middle East.
But with the deal still needing approval from the full Israeli government, the sun set across the strip and the explosions continued. Tank fire seen on a crowded coastal path. Then, after a cabinet meeting which stretched into the early hours, Prime Minister Netanyahu announced it had been ratified.
We're at a momentous development, and a central one of these war aims is to return the hostages, all of the hostages, the living and the dead.
After the hostages are released, the bombing will continue. Well, I wouldn't put anything past this man, honestly. He's such a duplicitous little fucking piece of shit. I honestly would not put anything fucking past him. So I would say that is a large possibility. That is likely. That is a probable, one would say.
And we're about to achieve that goal.
Plans are in place for the hostages to start coming out of Gaza from Monday. 48 remain, 20 are believed to be alive. Hospitals in Israel are prepared. The operation to bring them home is called Return to Their Border.
We're prepared for every scenario.
A promise these scenes from hostage releases in January won't be repeated.
Israel is anticipating the handover of our hostages to be conducted with respect and decorum from Hamas, and will have no tolerance for our hostages to be paraded around like we have seen in the past.
But there are warnings locating the remains.
Don't talk about respect and decorum where you've literally been systemically fucking starving people and ethnically cleansing a population, you stupid bitch. You stupid fucking bitch. Your outfit is ugly and your makeup is bad. Yeah, I fucking said it, dog. Come and fight me. Meet me at the fruit bowl in Penrith Plaza. Let's fucking fight, bitch.
Of the deceased hostages is likely to be complex. Turkey, Egypt, Qatar, the United States and Israel.
Her brows are ugly. Yeah, she definitely has brow blindness.
Forming a multinational task force to find the bodies of the Israeli captives.
Getting them is a complicated process. I'd rather not tell you what they have to do to get them. There are places you don't want to be.
Across the world, praise is being heaped upon the US president for securing the deal, nowhere more so than Israel.
It's time to start rebuilding our future, and the Trump plan entails what needs to happen here.
Israel's Prime Minister posting this AI image.
He sounds like the guy on Instagram that does the impersonation of Gal Gadot, the exact same cadence and the exact accent. Does anyone know the person I'm talking about? I don't know. It's just this guy that pretends to be Gal Gadot and a guy that pretends to be Gal Gadot's manager. I don't know. I don't know why. It's always in my Instagram algo and it's amusing. But it sounded exactly like it. That was fucking funny.
To social media, an oversized Nobel Peace Prize around Donald Trump's neck. Benjamin Netanyahu declaring he deserves it. That call echoed in northern Israel, the message, Nobel for Trump, ploughed into a field.
The whole world has come together for this. People that...
I mean, Barack Obama got one before he even entered office, and all he did was perpetuate everything that Bush had started, and that was essentially George W. on steroids. So if Barack Obama got one, I mean, I think that kind of tarnished the prestige of the award in the first place. So, I mean, if you're going to hand it out to one fuckwit, you might as well give it to another, right? Why not? Why not? Two sides of the same fucking coin.
Didn't get along, people that didn't like each other, neighboring countries that frankly didn't like each other, but now it's just this moment in time.
And soon, Donald Trump will get his moment to be congratulated in person, confirming he will travel to Egypt for an official signing of the agreement, then on to Israel, where he's been invited to address the parliament. The Knesset building in Jerusalem lit up in the colours of the American flag.
So it's been really something incredible that nobody thought it was possible to get it done. And very importantly, the hostages are coming back.
Throughout the war, Hostages Square has become a place where Israelis come to hope and wait. It's been 734 days, and now that agonising wait is almost over.
We just commemorated October 7, and to think that we've been in this struggle for 2 years, just fighting and struggling to get these people back.
Phase 1 of the deal has been agreed to, which, as well as the release of all hostages, will see Palestinian prisoners freed and an Israeli military withdrawal to an agreed point.
I think we're all very hopeful, but we're also on edge because until we see them on Israeli soil, we don't know.
But Hamas's chief negotiator adamant this is the end of the war. We have received guarantees from the mediating brothers and from the American administration, all of whom confirm that the war has ended completely, Hamas's Gaza chief declared. Aid will soon start streaming into the Strip.
Our supplies, 170,000 metric tons, food, medicine and other supplies, are in place.
2.1.
When independent aid agencies actually can verify that aid is getting through, I will be way less skeptical, but until that happens, until that happens, I don't know. And I think there needs to be some type of enforcement of Israel fucking rebuilding hospitals in Gaza, because yeah, that shit is fucked. That shit is absolutely fucked. There's going to be so many long-term health problems from people that have been in starvation mode for that long. No, probably no water. Yeah, it's a shit show. I don't know what the go with like the desalination plants is, because I know most of Israel's water is from desal, but I'm not entirely sure. But people with knowledge in like aid logistics can make you know, they can sort it out. I'm not the person to comment on that. Too bimbo brained for that shit, guys. Too bimbo brained.
Million people are in desperate need. For so many, it'll arrive too late. According to the Hamas-run health ministry, 461 people have died of malnutrition over the course of the war, including 157 children.
No, don't.
Pain on an unbearable scale. Tonight, though, an end to the agony on both sides seems within reach. In Tel Aviv, Hannah Sinclair, 9 News.
Oh, she's so cute.
And your correspondent Hannah Sinclair is in Tel Aviv for us tonight. Hannah, what happens now?
Good evening, Georgie. Well, preparations are underway on both sides to finally put an end to the
long-term famine leads to lasting physical health issues like stunted growth, chronic diseases. Yeah, my mum used to starve me when I was little, not to like TMI, but I had to go see all these specialists when I was little because they thought I wasn't producing human growth hormone because I had some type of syndrome or something. So I had to go see all these, like, I lived in Granville, so I just had to go to Westmead, which is like where all the pediatricians in Sydney are anyway, because like Westmead Children's Hospital is there. And I remember it was really weird because like 2 weeks before I had to go to these appointments, my mum started giving me like all this food. She was like taking me to like Para Westfield, and she was like letting me eat a kebab, and she was like letting me eat McDonald's. And now that I'm older, I can look back on this and realize what was happening, you know, with like the ability to be able to like understand like logic and reason and stuff like that. And she was feeding me all this stuff, and I remember vividly the doctors asking me like, oh, what did you eat last week? And I was like, oh, you know, I had this for lunch, and then mum took me to McDonald's and I had this. And so they were asking me like the meals that I had like the last 7 days, and I was telling them like these high calorie meals that I'd had, right? And so then they were like even more stumped. But yeah, my mom just wouldn't give me food because she didn't like me. Like if I would get probably about a quarter of the foods that my brothers and sister got. And yeah, I was really, really small. And people think that I'm genetically small. And like to this day, if I go to drink with my little brothers, like if we meet up in like Katoomba or something and we go drinking, and people are like, oh, and my brother's like, this is my sister. And they're like, oh, I didn't know you had a little sister. And he's like, no, she's older. Like, she's older. And they're like, what? They're like, why do you look so young? And I'm like, oh, because I just didn't grow. And that's why I didn't grow. But that's an aside. I'll go back to reading the thing. Sorry, you triggered me. Long-term famine leads to lasting physical health issues like stunted growth, chronic diseases such as diabetes and osteoporosis, and weakened immune systems. It also causes long-term mental health problems, developmental delays, and educational setbacks, especially for children. Societally, famine can trap communities in a cycle of poverty and hunger, hindering economic development for generations. Yeah, fuck you, Israel, you dicks, you fucking dicks.
This war and bring the hostages home here to Israel. In the coming hours, the bombing of Gaza will stop as Israeli troops withdraw to the agreed line. As for the man who helped make all of this happen, Donald Trump, there is plenty of praise. The front page of the Jerusalem Post with the pictures of the hostages in the shape of Trump's face and the words, he's bringing them home. And while bigger questions remain about the governance of Gaza and whether Hamas will disarm, it seems for now those issues are on hold to prevent this fragile ceasefire from falling apart, Georgie.
Hannah Sinclair, thank you. US officials are stressing this remains a fragile time And while there is hope tonight the Middle East is on a credible path to peace, the next steps will be key. Washington correspondent Lauren Tomazi explains where to from here.
Tonight, the wheels of this deal are now in motion, and Donald Trump wants to meet the moment. As the US president prepares to travel to the Middle East, tonight, new details of how this ceasefire agreement came to fruition. US officials say Trump dialed into negotiations at least 3 times, and on the ground, his emissaries, Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, both former New York investors, were told to get it done. As part of the next steps, 200 US troops will be tasked with monitoring the peace agreement from Israel. Those American soldiers will join other international forces, but they will not have boots on the ground in Gaza. The first of those troops are expected to arrive over the weekend.
Meow, meow, meow. Let's hope they're not there to set up a resort. Yeah, I know. I know. Ooh, murder probe. Alleged family feud ends in murder. Ooh.
Good evening.
Intriguing.
A 44-year-old mother has been killed inside her Epping home, allegedly at the hands of a male relative who arrived ready for violence. The woman's son made the horrific discovery before rushing to alert neighbours.
A suspected killer minutes after a mother was bludgeoned to death in her Epping home around 9:45 yesterday morning. Her son arrived home 8 hours later and found her, then rushed next door.
Saying like he just came home and he found her dead with blood all over the place.
The neighbours called 000, but it was too late.
Please come here, an emergency.
He was kind of in shock and he walked away and he didn't know what to do.
The 44-year-old victim was found in an upstairs hallway. 7 News has been told she'd been struck with an axe, the murder weapon left behind in the townhouse. The suspect arrived in a boiler suit, then got changed.
Is this Epping, New South Wales or Epping, Victoria? Because this doesn't look like Epping, New South Wales, so I'm guessing it's Epping, Victoria. Because it seems like a lot of new houses and a lot of like... I just didn't catch it. It looks like Epping, Vic. Yeah, it definitely does not look like Epping, New South Wales, so I think that's the case. But yeah, fucking killing somebody with an axe is fucking next level, dude.
After the attack before driving away. The woman's husband is overseas. Her son left in shock.
I would have been punching walls if it were me, but he was very, very composed.
A 50-year-old man from Rockbank was arrested soon after he arrived in the street hours later. He's believed to be related to the victim. The son told police there was conflict in the family.
He says that there's somebody who they may have, I don't know, had like a bad relationship with the mum. He's somebody that was involved with the family.
Detectives returned this afternoon to test keys in the front door. They're believed to have been found with the suspect. The victim's home is opposite a large property with a house where semi-trailers are parked and stored. Police cordoned it off too as potentially part of the crime scene. Forensic officers took photos and this CCTV showing a Camry which pulled in for around 25 minutes yesterday morning before the victim died.
The car was without number plates.
The male driver parked at the back with a view to the victim's townhouse.
It's just really hard because you know that's going to be someone's daughter, someone's mother, someone's sister.
And Paul Dowsley has the latest from police headquarters. Paul, you have details about a possible motive.
Ooh.
Mitch, homicide detectives, we understand, are working on the theory that this brutal killing might have been sparked by the victim threatening to expose a family member who was trying to hide a secret affair. It's now coming up to 24 hours since that suspect was arrested just near the house last night. Tonight,
honestly, I don't know how people have the energy to have affairs. The guilt would eat me alive. It wouldn't be worth it. I barely have the energy to I barely would have the energy to have one relationship, honestly. Honestly, it's so much work. Fucking hell.
But Mitch, he is still in custody being questioned. No word yet on charges.
Paul Dowsley at police headquarters. Thank you.
I think that was Melbourne. That looks like a Melbourne tram in the background. Yeah, it does not look like Epping in Sydney. I was so confused. I was like, what happened to Epping? Oh, it's the wrong one. Dates, deciding what's for dinner, caring. It's a lot. It is a lot. Like if you are actually a good partner, it's a lot of fucking work. Imagine taking care of 2 families. Yeah, fuck that. Not in this economy. Keeping 1 family alive in this economy is fucking enough, man. Jesus. Ugh. Ooh, man charged with critically punching grandmother. Jesus Christ. At Sydney Park.
A 52-year-old man is tonight behind bars accused of bashing a 71-year-old woman in front of her young grandson.
Aww.
Police say the daylight attack in Strathfield was random and unprovoked. The victim now fighting for her life.
Caught and cuffed, 52-year-old John Bozick arrested up the road from where he's accused of bashing a 71-year-old woman in a sickening, shameful assault.
Totally shocked because it's a very quiet street. We've been here for 18 years and we've never had a peek or anything out of anybody.
Look at his eyes. They're so green. Holy shit. Holy shit. If David Icke saw those eyes, he'd be like, that's a lizard person. Let's go back. Look how green his eyes are. Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked, but they really are green. Jesus. Sorry, I have to listen to the story.
And cuffed, 52-year-old John Bozick arrested up the road from where he's accused of bashing a 71-year-old woman in a sickening, shameful assault.
Totally shocked because it's a very quiet street. We've been here for 18 years and we've never had a peek or anything out of anybody.
The grandmother was walking with her 6-year-old grandson in Strathfield around lunchtime yesterday when she was approached by Bozick. The pair don't know each other but had some kind of interaction.
Oh Jesus, look at the blood.
Terribly. Bozick is accused of punching the woman in the head on a street.
The lady has then fallen to the ground and subsequently, a short time later, police and emergency services were called to that location.
Finding the 71-year-old in a critical condition.
Jesus.
A young grandson there for the entire ordeal.
We believe that the 6-year-old has witnessed this whole incident, which is absolutely traumatic and it's disgusting.
Before she was
allegedly
attacked, the woman called her son-in-law for help. He came to the scene and tried to intervene, but police say he too was assaulted.
It's shocking, isn't it? Absolutely shocking that you can't walk the street with your young grandson. You're not safe.
The 52-year-old has been charged with wound with intent to cause grievous bodily harm and common assault.
From my experience as a police officer...
Hey Defect, good to see you. How are things in South Africa? Are they good? Are you guys winning the rugby or whatever the fuck you guys care about over there? Are you doing good? Are you doing good? Australia is slaying at rugby league as per usual because we are the #1 team at the rugby that is actually good to watch. And yeah. And has punch-ons. Yay. I do like men punching each other. It is my favorite thing. It is my favorite thing to watch. Have I checked South African news? It's crazy out there. No. I'm gonna go with no. I have not. I have not checked out what is going on in South Africa.
This is an absolute abhorrent attack. It is an unprovoked attack, and it absolutely sickens us that this is happening in our community.
John Paul Gonzo is at the Royal Prince Alfred Hospital for us tonight. JP, what is the latest on this grandmother's condition now?
Well, Lockie, she remains here in a critical condition after undergoing emergency surgery. Her family tonight by her bedside. Police say that this alleged attack was similar to a coward punch. That woman suffering serious, significant injury. Senior police telling us they have grave concerns for that woman's health. As for what led up to all of this, well, it's believed that 52-year-old man had a dog with him and potentially that dog bit a ball that woman's grandson was holding. As for what followed, that is now the centre of a major police investigation and a court case. The 52-year-old accused of bashing that grandmother refused bail in Burwood Court this afternoon. Lockie?
John Paul Gonzo in Camperdown this evening. Thank you.
There's so many fucking psychos out there, man. This is why I stay at home alone with my cat. You love rebranding Sucker Punch as a Coward Punch? Well, it used to be called a King Hit. It used to be called a King Hit. Sucker Punch is like a very American term. It was always called a King Hit when I was a kid. Huge waves of corruption, Special Investigation Committee. Or something is arresting all the politicians. It's crazy. Ooh. I mean, to be honest, Defect, I don't really care about South Africa. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, that sounds mean. I'm sure it's very interesting, but I don't know. I'm gonna watch this video about a baby penguin because it looks fucking cute. I might look at it. I might look at it, or I might not. I don't know. I don't know. Baby penguin, yes, please.
At the colony, 2 weeks have passed. The chicks are testing their independence and spending time.
I'm just salty about your better animals. You don't have better animals though. We have wombats. Do you have wombats? We have some of the most unique fauna and flora on Earth. Do you have any fucking marsupials? Did Charles Darwin write extensively about South Africa in The Origin of Species? No, he wrote about the Galapagos Islands and Australia because all of our flora and fauna evolved in isolation, hence making it unique. Is yours unique? No, it's fucking not. So why don't you take a look at your life and your choices, Delta, and think about what would Charles Darwin do? Not fuck with you, okay? Not fuck with you and your fucking country. Yeah, that's right. I fucking said it. Let's go.
Time away from their mothers. All, that is, except one. As the last to hatch, he's way behind in development. While the older chicks are boisterous and confident, he still feels most comfortable in his mother's pouch.
South Africa does have the cradle of mankind. Yeah, out of Africa theory is being very, very heavily revised right now by anthropologists. There's a lot of new genetic research coming out. So I would also hold to horses on the out of Africa theory. Sorry, but I do like to read anthropological journals in my spare time, and as you know, it's something I like to indulge in. And yeah, it's I think in 10 years time, we're definitely going to have data that completely debunks that. It's already starting to look that way. So get good, South Africa. Okay, get good. Get good. Australia is the best at cricket and at rugby league. Okay, so sorry. I don't watch cricket, but I do like how much it annoys everybody else that we are the best. So thank you.
But penguins are sociable birds.
You have never seen a snake in your life? Are you fucking serious? You can't be fucking serious. Are you serious? Not a wild one? They're quite I've seen so many snakes. I went to do the laundry once and there was a giant python just chilling. I think I've got a photo of like this giant python. It was literally just on my washing machine. At least it wasn't anything dangerous. Australia swapped to rugby league because they got bullied. That's not what happened at all. Do you want to see how old New South Wales rugby league is and then fucking come back to me, mate? Rugby league has always been played by the working class people in Sydney. We never played union because we never had access to it. Union is a sport for private school fuckwits. And that's why we don't be fucking with it. Okay, let's have a look. New South Wales Rugby League age. No, I'm not asking for the 8 of the fucking... Thank you. The first New South Wales Rugby Football League game was played on the 17th of August 1907. There you go. It is pretty old. It goes back further than then, though. That's when just officially they started the league. And I don't really care about rugby union because I don't care about rich people. I don't be fucking with those people. So yeah, I don't care. I just think it's funny. I just think it's funny that that people think that we care about have you ever, if you never see people in Australia care more about anything than state of origin? Like, we don't fucking care. We don't fucking care about, yeah, fucking, we just don't. There's not even any punch-ons. Why would any self-respecting Aussie, like, you literally get sin-binned for fucking farting in rugby union. It's so unmanly. Oh yeah, you do the best impression of a South African, my little juniper berries. It had me in hysterics. It did have me. It was very impressive, and I was very impressed. I did enjoy it. All right, back to the baby penguin. Australia number one animals, number one bitches, number one, what do you call it? Number one form of rugby league, bitch. Let's fucking go.
Birds, and to survive, he must learn to play his part in the colony. It's a daunting prospect. But the little chick...
Number one house price? Yeah, the reason why Sydney is so fucking expensive is because it's literally the best place in the fucking world and everyone wants to live there. I was born in Sydney and I can't even live there because it's so expensive. Because it's so good.
Find some courage.
Aww.
It's a shaky start, but he mustn't lose his nerve. Time for a bit of tough love.
That's like me. I can't walk without falling over either. I'm very special as well. I have very short legs, so I relate to this. I relate to the waddling. I'm a waddler. Waddle, waddle, waddle. I can walk properly, but I just don't want to. Yay!
With every step, he gains more confidence. It's just as well. He has so many...
Can somebody buy me a plushie of a toy penguin, please, so I can cuddle it? I want it.
Friends to make. But when you're the smallest, it's tough to join the gang.
Don't pick on him, you asshole.
For now, there's always Mum. Out in the open ocean, the fathers are reveling in being back in the water.
Yeah, go bring some fish home.
They haven't eaten.
Go bring some fish home. I want to be a stay-at-home penguin wife. Fucking. Go find me a Chanel bag at the bottom of the ocean, bitch. And bring me home some fish. Fuck you.
For 4 whole months and have lost half their body weight. To stock up on fish and squid, they hold their breath for up to 20 minutes and dive to nearly 600 meters. Deeper than any other bird.
Ooh. Do you know what other bird is fucking cute? Puffins? Do you guys like puffins? They're really fucking cool. I've always wanted like a toy of a puffin. I shouldn't buy toys though. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird for someone my age to have toys, but I also kind of want toys. I don't know. I kind of want one. Ooh.
At the colony, 3 weeks have passed, and the chick is confidently following his mother wherever she goes.
Look how he walks.
He's still learning how things should be done. And how they shouldn't.
Puffins are yummy. Yeah, they eat puffins in the Faroe Islands. They have like these weird net things that they like, that look like little lacrosse thingies. The little, whatever those things are called. I don't know what they're called. They look like those, and they like catch them and they eat them. They eat them. Don't eat them, Hyperbovian. You're so mean. They're so fucking cute. How could you? Straight to fucking jail. Although if a hot Viking dude offered me puffin, I would eat it. Thank you.
He soon thinks there's nothing left to learn.
Ooh.
So nervous toddler turns cocky explorer. But at this age, she mustn't let him out of her sight.
When I woke up this morning. Whee. All right, let's play the food game. They don't dance like on unhappy feet. I don't know. Ooh, what is the fuck is this? Flour, water, eggs, yeast, olive oil, salt, pork loin, chorizo, hard-boiled eggs, ham, paprika, optional white wine, butter, and lard. I feel like this is going to be like Spanish or Portuguese. This dish is a savory pastry traditionally filled with a hearty combination of ingredients like seasoned pork loin, cured ham, and hard-boiled eggs. The filling is encased in a golden, flaky bread-like crust, often brushed with beaten egg for a shiny finish. Baked to perfection, this dish is typically enjoyed as a festive or celebratory meal, offering a satisfying blend of flavors and textures. Yeah, I know the movie Happy Feet. I've never watched it though. I only watch Studio Ghibli and Spy Family because it's wholesome. Because it's so wholesome. I'm gonna try Spain. Juniper berries, what should I try? Do you know this food? Have you eaten it on a holiday or something? Have you? You probably have. Tell me. I need to know. I'm gonna try Spain if no one stops me. I'm doing it. You have to stop me. Uh-oh. My finger slipped. One more letter and I'm there. No one stopped me. Ooh. This looks yummy. Chicken, yogurt, onion, garlic, ginger, tomato, green chili, cumin, coriander, garam masala, red chili powder, turmeric, oil, salt, lemon juice, cilantro, and green onions. This dish is a flavorful and aromatic chicken curry known for its rich and creamy tomato-based sauce. It features tender chicken pieces marinated with spices like cumin, coriander, turmeric, and garam masala. Often cooked with yogurt, garlic, and ginger, it balances spicy and tangy notes. Garnished with fresh cilantro and green chilies, this pairs perfectly with naan or rice for a satisfying meal. Wow, look at me go. I had a coffee before streaming and I feel like, whoa, I feel like I have energy. I feel like I could fight someone. Who wants to fight me? Does anyone want to fight? This is why I have to limit my my caffeine intake, because I just get a little bit excited. Not even a Jaeger bomb. Well, the alcohol kind of like, the alcohol's a depressant, so it kind of, you know, it kind of levels itself out. You know. I feel like, is this India? Is it? If nobody stops me, I'm gonna put in India. I'm doing it. The placemats are more Pakistan? Ooh. Oh, wow. Chicken Lahori. Don't talk to me like that. That's very misogynistic. I don't appreciate it. Lamb or beef? Potatoes, carrots, leeks, swedes, parsnips, cabbage, onions, herbs, stock, optional. Barley, parsley, turnips, and peas. This looks like all of Europe, to be honest. The key to this dish is slow cooking to allow the flavors to meld together. It is traditionally eaten during cold weather and is often served with bread and cheese. The result is a hearty and comforting stew that is perfect for warming you up on a chilly day. In the past, it was often made with whatever ingredients were available, making it a versatile and adaptable dish. This could be Irish stew. It could be Irish stew. My dad makes it with like lamb or beef, I feel like. I'm gonna try Ireland. It's got a lot of spuds in it. It borders Ireland. Yay, United Kingdom. Correct. Well, I was pretty close. They have herbs in Ireland. That's pretty racist, dude. Anyway, we almost got a perfect score. If I had to put in United Kingdom first, we would have been fine. All right, one more game and then I have to go and have a shower because I've been sweating for some reason. I think I'm sick. I think Nightshade gave, not Nightshade, Nori gave me a virus or I gave her a virus. I'm not sure. I think we're species jumping viruses going on. Ooh. Pork, veal, milk, eggs, chives, salt, white pepper, nutmeg, parsley, and lemon zest. This dish consists of a seasoned sausage made from finely ground veal and pork. It's flavored with salt, white pepper, and various herbs such as chives and parsley. Traditionally cooked by simmering, this delicacy often features a tender, juicy texture and is often enjoyed with bread or potato salad. I think this is German. I think it's German. What's the question mark for? I think it's German. I said Germany, I don't know. Bockwurst. Oh, I bought some of that from Aldi and made hot dogs with it. I had this, and I had sauerkraut that I made because I made my own sauerkraut, because that's what Slavic girls be doing sometimes. We be making our own sauerkraut, you know? And that's what I did. And I had this from Aldi, and I had German mustard because I brought it during Oktoberfest. I need to get all the Oktoberfest stuff from fucking Aldi. They have like this jar of like liverwurst. It's really nice. I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna have it on toast in the morning, and then I'm gonna breathe my garlic breath all over everyone. Hot. It's gonna be so hot. Buckwheat flour, pork sausage, butter, water, salt. Onion optional, garlic optional, mustard optional. This dish involves grilling a pork sausage until it's fully cooked. While the sausage is grilling, prepare a savory buckwheat crepe, ensuring it's cooked until slightly crisp. Once ready, place the hot sausage in the center of the crepe. Fold the crepe around the sausage, creating a handheld wrap. Serve immediately, often with a dollop of mustard for added flavor. Do I use dill in sauerkraut? I use caraway seeds. I use caraway seeds in my sauerkraut. I have put dill and caraway seeds in it, but I usually do maybe some carrots and some caraway seeds because that's how my babushka makes it, and that's how I like to be doing it, you know? I feel like a buckwheat crepe would be Japanese. But that does not look like a Japanese hand. Is that racist? I don't know. Yeah, that does not look. I don't know. Those sausages look yummy though. Unless it's a weeb, yeah. I don't think you can get sausages that look like this in Japan, or at least like proper sausages are incredibly hard to get in Japan. Pigs in a blanket? Pigs in a blanket is usually like bread with the crust cut off it. At least that's how they... You think it's French? Yeah, let's try France because it's got a crepe. Correct. Oh, they've got their own sausage sizzle. It's not as good as ours. Ooh. Yellow noodles, shrimp, coconut milk, fish stock, boiled eggs, bean sprouts, celery, lime, shallot, garlic, white pepper, salt, chili paste, fried shallot, optional chicken, optional tofu, optional mushroom. This almost looks like a laksa if like the paste was already in there. Could that be, do they serve it separately in other places that aren't Australia? Because this could be a laksa, right? This dish involves boiling thick egg noodles and creating a rich broth made from shrimp, coconut milk, dried shrimp and spices, and boiled egg, bean sprouts and chives. Pour the broth over the noodles and garnish with fried shallots, lime wedges and hard-boiled eggs. It combines savory and aromatic elements for a delightful and hearty meal. Now, I don't think it is a laksa, actually. It doesn't look like a laksa. It kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. Laksa is common in Indo and Malaysia, yeah. I always consider it Malaysian, but yeah, they do have it in Indonesia, I guess. I'll go for Malaysia. It borders Malaysia. All right, let's go for Indo. Correct. It wasn't laksa, but it's something akin to laksa. So, I mean, we were okay. Tripe. Potatoes, carrots, peas, bell peppers, onions, garlic, tomatoes, parmesan cheese, white wine, olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, parsley, bay leaves, vinegar, chili sauce, and paprika. This dish involves cleaning and boiling beef tripe until tender. Saute onions, garlic, and bell peppers in olive oil. Mix in diced tomatoes, tomato paste, and season with salt, pepper, and oregano. And the tripe. Add the tripe and some beef broth, and then simmer until flavors meld. Toss in cooked potatoes and peas, cook until heated through and garnish with parmesan. I think it might be Italian. If not, I'm gonna try like Spain or Portugal or something. But I'm gonna go for Italy. Ice cold. Fuck me. Alright, well. Is this too Italian? Yeah, it's got a lot of Italian ingredients in it. It must be like an expat dish, right? It must be an expat Italian dish. So where did the Italians like colonize? Maybe. Because the only tripe dishes I know are a Vietnamese one, a Korean one, and a Czech one. Because we have tripe soup. Ethiopia? You'll give Ethiopia a crack. Why not? I think maybe South America. Let's try Argentina. Argentina's warm. Colombia? Colombia. Cocaine. Is that a stereotype? Probably. I don't care. It borders Colombia. Peru? Let's try Peru. Subaru? Peru? Sorry. Something took over my brain. I don't know. Correct. Next round. Okay. Goat trotters. Onions, garlic, ginger, tomato, turmeric, coriander, cumin, fennel, cardamom, bay leaves, cloves, cinnamon, chili powder, and garam masala. This dish is made by boiling goat trotters with various spices such as ginger, garlic, and turmeric until the meat is tender. It is then simmered with onions, tomatoes, and yogurt to create a rich and flavorful broth. This dish is typically garnished with fresh coriander and served with naan or rice. Okay, it's got to be like subcontinent, right? The slow cooking process allows the flavors to melt together, resulting in a delicious and hearty meal. The coffee is working. Yeah, I know. I've got to have a shower though. I have to, like, I'm so itchy and gross. I don't know why I was cold and then I put on a jumper and then I just started sweating and now I'm gross. Now I have to change my clothes. I don't even sweat this much when I go to the gym. Like, it's actually gross. Should we put in India or Pakistan or Sri Lanka? I'm gonna go for India. If nobody stops me, I'm gonna put in India. Pakistan, Bangladesh, and India. Final score. We're a gastronomical genius. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream because I actually have to have a shower so bad. I hope I have clean pajamas. Do I? Yeah, I should do. Okay. Yeah, see you next time, guys. Bye.